Is another installment of the lineup into Hawker's Trash book. So the next person we're going to talk about briefly is Amun Harar. I think before this he had Amun Harakti, which he took that name from the 9-ball and the nature books, and before that he was basically known as Barry Blast a few years ago. We met him a few times, well, once, but a few times at that spot we had was at the some Brooklyn African festival. Him and who he called RIP, and had a nice little debate. We was debating him and who he called, and it was about some of the stuff we seen them saying online that was out of the nature books, and it was misconstruing the storylines. And I told you that the followers of York are famous for taking stories they swore to God was true in one school that they call it, which is just a religion, ain't no school, is in one religion, and then they'll go to another religion or some type of cult from another part of the world, and they would tell the same story different, and then they would add extra things that are not even in either story. So this is not going too deep into the brother's background, all of that stuff. It's just to show that again that Hawker doesn't do any real research, and although he calls himself a student teacher, he's not really that good of a teacher. And the reason being is because he has a strong accent, so it's very hard to understand what he's saying on that note. And then on another note, using and mixing things from the nature books and twisting them is another issue. So, you know, I'm just do what I do, add the facts, and let y'all be the judge. True men to calm, peace, and wartime.
And Noone science will basically be our quantum physics. Science today calls it quantum physics, but we call it Noone, okay? And Noone deals with basically what our existence in darkness, okay? Dark energy, dark matter, what happened, creation. That's what we call Noone, okay? Creation, that's what we call Noone, okay? Because we understand that creation happened 24 billion years ago, from 18 billion years, okay? Starting with the Big Bang. Okay, so now when we start dealing with the Big Bang and how the universe was created, okay, that's dealing with Noone.
So now before we leave, I'm going to play a few, maybe 1 or 2 videos exposing how Mr. Barry Blast was also aligned in the past, again on Afro Unu's work and attributed to Dr. York and his madness. And you'll see that this indeed is one of the many reasons we call them liars and plagiarizers and confused bunch of pedophile supporters. So sit back and enjoy the information.
Adam and Eve was a group, right? No, wasn't a real story. I'm explaining it. Adam and Eve was a group of Ethiopian priests and nuns, right? It explains that the moon god had to give the tribe of Eve, which was a tribe, had to give a sexual endorphin. Am I correct? They started to lust. Remember, at that time they weren't supposed to have sex, right? And it's on the God, yeah, I already broke it down that Eve was a tribe and Adam was a tribe, and they weren't supposed to have sex. What does that Listen to the reason. The moon god sent Mercury or Hermes. He's talking about the normal. He's talking about reptilians that came down. And he said what? The serpent race. Who's the serpent race? When you talk about a serpent, they're not talking about a spirit. We're talking about a reptilian, right? Now, who's actually teaching that reptilians came down and were reproducing with Adam and Eve? On the back, you know, he's the one who's breaking it down. He's breaking it down that Eve was a reptilian. He's coming down. Now, who's actually teaching that reptilians came down and were reproducing with Adam and Eve? On the back, you know, he's the one who's breaking it down. He's breaking it down that Eve was coming down, right? I'm explaining the serpents are a group of reptilian beings that came down to reproduce with serpent race.
Othello on the bellow. Othello on the bellow.